It's 11 o'clock, and it's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, December 13th, 2016. It's 11 o'clock, and Norton temperature here is 31 degrees. Tonight's low will be 30. I am Peter Wiggins, and on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, and that top story, the 11th hour, is Beirut, Lebanon, where Russia declared on Tuesday that the 4-year battle over Aleppo, Syria's largest city, was over as the last rebel fighters agreed to turn over their territory to the Syrian government. Rex W. Tillerson, Chief of Executive and Chairman of ExxonMobil, is President-elect Donald Trump's pick for the Secretary of State. Governor John Kasich of Ohio called the state's 20-week ban the best, most legally sound and sustainable approach to the protected existence of human life. A filing cabinet broken into the 1972 as part of the Watergate burglary sits behind a computer server beside the Russian actors breach during the 2016 presidential campaign at the Democratic National Committee's headquarters in Washington. President Donald Trump has tapped Republican Representative Ryan Zinke, who was representing Montana's at-large congressional seat for one term to serve as the Secretary of the Department of Interior, according to an individual with first-hand knowledge. Sad news on the TV world. Alan Thicke, the Canadian actor, TV host, and theme song composer, known for playing the patriarch of Jason Seaver on the 80s sitcom Growing Pains, is dead at the age of 69 after playing hockey with his 19-year-old son today at Burbank, California. He was 69 years old, so rest in peace, Alan Thicke. ISIS claims responsibility for Egypt church bombing and warns of more to come. London, from a modest office in a small town in northeastern England, Elliot Pecker's family stalked out the world with costumes. The Department of Defense announced today there will be 3 Islamic State external attack operatives were killed in the precision airstrike in Raqqa, Syria on December 4th, as all 3 were part of the network led by Bubri al-Hakim, a French-Tunisian jihadi. The Saudi woman was going out for breakfast when she decided to make a statement. Found in the country's mall court, she reportedly stepped out of public wearing a multicolored dress, a black jacket, and ankle boots without a hijab or abaya. Police in Bakersfield, California found a criminal and an unarmed 73-year-old witch with dementia shot dead by an officer that police said the man ignored the request to remove his hands from his jacket. A top defender is outlined by the accused in the Charleston Church massacre. A pinwheel section of the border broke Texas include customs at the Canadian border headed for the Northern Pacific, Midwest, Mid-Atlantic, and U.S. of the Northeast. Evidence men found Tuesday at 5. Suburban Detroit officers at the drunken driver said he was arrested, restrained at the police station, and repeatedly punched him until he was knocked out. Alright, looking at some local news. Mansfield and North Alabama, among 33 cities and towns sharing $11.4 million in the state grant to replace municipal-owned street lights and LED technology. State agencies involved in the conversion would include the Department of Energy Resources, Rapid LED Street Lights Conversion Program in conjunction with the Metropolitan Area Planning Council of the Massachusetts Municipal Wholesale Electric Company, Energy New England, and 4 municipal light plant communities. Mansfield and North Alabama have their own municipal electric departments. LED streetlights are more energy efficient and longer lasting than other common streetlight technologies. State officials say they're converted to LED light and save cities and towns mainly on both on electric bills and on operation and maintenance. Attleboro State Representative Paul Haru said officials from the Natural Gas Company planning to build a controversial compressor station reopened just south of the Attleboro line and intended to meet with city residents in January and February. Norton police officers that discovered Tuesday a tense 3-hour standoff with a resident of domestic assault call last month involving an armed man. They alleged shot at them after his girlfriend fled the house with her 3-month-old son. Sad news in the world of high school sports. The local sports committee is mourning the death of legendary King Philip Regional High School baseball coach Gary Lombard, who guided the team for a quarter-century, was a formidable president of high school athletics for much longer. Seacom, critical repair work at the 8th Elementary Hurley Middle School, whoops his face at a late-dated delay. Attleboro, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, has begun to look at ways to clean up residential pollution spread from Waltland and Lonsbury Superfund site in an official meeting. Said in the meeting, an update residents about the project. North Attleboro and education and the Massachusetts College Authority designed as first North Attleboro native Savannah Nelson in a world of firsts. Boston, a 25-year man has been found guilty in 2012, with a man whose body was found in the Boston alley. The Suffolk County District Attorney's Office said jury on Tuesday convicted the Christian Center of voluntary manslaughter, Senator of Revere, Massachusetts, was initially charged with the first-degree murder. Prosecutors Senator failed to stab 50-year-old John Brantos in May 2012 after the two were drinking at the East Boston building where Brantos lived. Authorities say Brantos was killed in the Oldine's basement and the body was dragged outside an alley. Providence, Rhode Island. Developers of the proposed technology complex in Providence been awarded more than $20 million in state incentives. Japan's government bond yields have climbed in and may be headed even higher, but the yen wasn't likely to fall, analysts said. Global stocks events, it's ended the Dow Jones Industrial surged toward 20,000 points on speculation that the Federal Reserve's expected rate increase at a signal of confidence that the world's largest economy is strengthening. Take a look at stocks today up 114.78 points at 19,911.21. SP 5 up 14.76 points at 2,271.72. And Nasdaq up 31.29 points at 5,463.83. U.S. regulators in Washington slept and battled Wells Fargo and Company with new sanctions on Tuesday, concluding that the bank had failed to devise an adequate blueprint for avoiding taxpayer bailout if they were on the brink of bankruptcy. Shares of Verge Global Holdings fell more than 4% in extended trade after the company said John Tabler stepped down from his post as president and CEO of the company. Ever since NASA's Curiosity rover landed in the Mars in 2012, it's been slowly making its ways along hills, dunes, and mesas, collecting rock samples along the way. Tuesday will produce a supermoon completed trifecta moons that appear larger and brighter than regular full moons. An international team of president discovered a mysterious lost city in Central Greece that could offer new clues of the region's history. The survey's third year of data since the first recreational pot shop sold in 2014 that shows that the change in attitudes toward marijuana appears to have little effect on teens and inclination to use the drug. Harvard University researchers have some bad news for Pokemon Go enthusiasts. The time you spend on the digital monsters doesn't qualify as a workout. More than 80 genes are involved in an ability to detect a rank smell in your urine after eating asparagus, researchers reported on Tuesday. Studies of Zika infected mothers show that only a small percentage of babies with brain damage have full-blown microcephaly. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:06 p.m. on this late Tuesday night, and then it's time now for a New England Intelligence Report. And in Boston, Massachusetts, at 44 John Hill Square, there has been a stabbing at a person with a stab wound in the back, requested to push a VMS and a patrol supervisor. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:06 p.m. on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Let's amputate with civil and sports bits and model delays on the commuter rail. It's looking good, and on the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, take a look at some highways and byways. Let's study off down in New York City, where FDR Drive, it's backed up from Brooklyn Bridge all the way out to Williamsburg Bridge and Hinsburg again around the Queensboro Bridge in Midtown Manhattan. Long Expressway eastbound side back to Midtown Manhattan and then towards Brooklyn. 278 is back to Williamsburg all the way to Mass Belt around the Long Expressway in Brooklyn. 670 on the northbound side is back to South Jamaica all the way down to Grand Central Parkway. 670 southbound side back to Grand Central Parkway. We got an accident on FDR Drive just around the 23rd Street exit here. West side highway and southbound side the northbound side back to New York Stock Exchange down in Lower Manhattan. Brooklyn Barrier Tunnel to both ends is backed up. Brooklyn Bridge on the eastbound side is backed up. Brooklyn Heights 270 on the westbound side back from the Brooklyn Bridge all the way at the Brooklyn Barrier Tunnel. Due to an accident here on 270 on the westbound just around 478. And 270 on the westbound side is backed up around the Staten Island. 95 on the northbound side of George Washington Bridge is backed up. Foxack Bridge on the northbound side is backed up headed towards 95. And 678 on the northbound side backed up around 278 and Cross Island Parkway and southbound side it is backed up. And Interstate 91 on the northbound side it is backed up just around Route 2 up in Greenfield. But otherwise, highways and byways of Massachusetts Connecticut Line are looking good at 95 southbound side is backed up just around Route 825 in Bridgeport on the southbound side. And Interstate 8, it's stop and go between Afton and Onion in New York. And Route 17, it's backed up from Roscoe all the way out to Rock Hill in both ends. Interstate Route 17 eastbound side back to Hancock. Interstate 86 is backed up from Windsor and Binghamton. Interstate 8 westbound side is backed up headed towards Binghamton. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:08 on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a weather report. Looking at radar, and it shows some snow showers from northern and western portions of Connecticut down to central and western portions of Massachusetts and then up in southern New Hampshire and eastern portion of New Hampshire, all of New Hampshire, and southern and western portions of Maine, and some snow showers from the Bangor and Old Town areas, and some snow-sleeve rain showers from Brunswick all the way to Rockland, and some rain showers off the Maine coast. And zooming you out, and it shows lines of snow showers stretching from southern New York, northern central New Jersey, and eastern and central western portions of Pennsylvania, and not the northwestern portions of West Virginia, and some rain showers stretching all the way off the Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia coast, and some rain showers off the North Carolina coast. And some snow showers from upstate New York up to Quebec, from Montreal up into Quebec and eastern Quebec, and some snow showers from central portions of Ontario and the northeastern portions of Ontario and the southwestern portion of Quebec. Snow showers in the northern portions of Michigan and snow showers in the north central portions of Ontario. Okay, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Okay, we got a hazardous weather outlook because we are going to have dangerously cold wind chills on Thursday night and Friday morning of 10 to 25 degrees below zero. Our forecast is lows drop to the single digits and northwest wind gusts at 35 4 miles below west coast. 50 to 60 miles by gust at a combination wind and wind chill headlines is likely. Cumulative snow is possible. On Saturday, reaching red fires level in the north and west portions of Massachusetts and Connecticut prior to transition rain late Saturday and the Saturday night. There'll be a possibility of a brief period of sleet and a freezing rain. Okay, 7-day forecast. It goes like this for tonight. Chance of storming after 3 a.m. Clouds color west, 30 degrees, light southwest wind, chest pitch is 40%, low to no skirmish expected for Wednesday. Sands got about 40 degrees, west about 3 to 8 miles an hour for Wednesday. A slight chance of snow showers after 1 a.m. Increased clouds about 24 degrees. Cloud winds becoming west about 5 to 7 miles at midnight, chest pitch to 20%. Thursday, a slight chance of snow showers, mostly sands got about 26 degrees, west about 11 to 17 miles an hour, chest pitch to 20%. For Thursday night, a slight chance of snow shower before 10 p.m. Partly clouds going to about 5 degrees. Breezy with a west wind about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Gust tonight, 43 miles an hour. Chance temperatures 20% for Friday. Sun's got about 60 degrees for 16 degrees for Friday night. Snow like me after 3 a.m. Part clouds going to about 11 degrees. Chance temperatures 6% for Saturday. Snow before 1 p.m. Then a rain snow between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Then rain likely after 3 p.m. Either 40 degrees. Chance temperatures 8%. Saturday night, chance temperature clouds going to about 30 degrees and chance temperatures 50% for Sunday. Rain like me before 3 p.m. Mostly cloudy podcast about 53, about 22 degrees at chest pitch and 7%. For Monday, mostly sunny podcast about 30, about 18 degrees. For Tuesday, mostly sunny about 34 degrees. Here to talk to you, it's 34 degrees overcast skies with a humidity of 85%. Right here in Norton here, it is 31 degrees, humidity of 98%. And it's 32 in Mansfield. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news, and it's late. Tuesday night, December 13th, 2016. I'm pretty sure you have a good evening with a good night with a good presentation, and I'll see you tomorrow more and more important. I hope you have a good night.